Zamboanga, the Hokchuan Buddhist temple is a grand, quiet sanctuary for the city soul. Mosques, cathedrals, and temples. These are buildings that speak for themselves. They speak of a place where religious tolerance transcends into religious harmony. Harmony that will continue to welcome and encourage the growth of different faiths in the city of Zamboanga for years to come. The museum tour, or rather the city tour, continues on into sights and sounds that reveal the extent of Spanish influence on Philippine soil. There are few other places in the country wherein the stretch of the centuries-long chapter of the Spanish regime can be as strongly felt as in Zamboanga, Asia's Valley City. The most immediate and pervasive sign of Spanish culture in Zamboanga is something all of its citizens share in common: language. Day in and day out, the Chavacano dialect is a continuously evolving gift from the days of the Spaniards. A fusion of Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and local dialects such as Tagalog, Cebuano, and Ilonggo. It is a language that can't be replicated anywhere else in the world. Much like the Chavacano dialect, the rest of the Spanish traces to be found in Zamboanga are city structures and cultural landmarks that are alive with everyday use. One of the most famous landmarks is Fort Pilar. Built in the 17th century as a military stronghold, today Fort Pilar is a regional part of the National Museum of the Philippines. Thanks to its admirable preservation, visitors are transported to a time of governor-generals and horse-drawn carriages, the red brick structures unfolding stories of times past. A notable new addition to the fort is the shrine of Our Lady of Pilar, Zamboanga's martyrs. Glittering with the sunrise, the lady's golden crown acts as a beacon to local followers. Zamboanga, the museum city, also exhibits a strong sense of American legacy. Indeed, some of the most well-known places to visit in Zamboanga possess a background tied to American colonial history, one of them being the Zamboanga City Hall. The walk from Fort Pilar to the City Hall is a fast-track lane from one era of Philippine history to another. Populated by lampposts and houses whose structure speaks of Spanish influence, the stroll transports one from an edifice of the Spanish regime to an edifice of the Americas. Designed in the style that American colonial governments prepared for their tropical colonies, the Zamboanga City Hall was meant to be the American governor's seat of authority. Regal and stately, it is the heart of the city from which emerges the strength of the local city government. Basking in the stately air of the City Hall is Plaza Pershing. Named in honor of the victorious Governor John J. Pershing, the plaza is the city's cherished public square, being a place where families and friends seek to spend their well-deserved quality time. Beyond Plaza Pershing, Governor John J. Pershing's legacy also lives in the Pasananca National Park. Initially constructed under his leadership, the Pasananca National Park has blossomed with time as naturally as its trees have grown. Tourists would need a day or more to fully take advantage of everything that the park has to offer. For nature lovers, the park's special treat is an aviary that complements the park's rich variety of flora and fauna, and 3 natural swimming pools with waters that flow freely from the mountains that surround Zamboanga City. The park is also a perfect setting for gatherings of all kinds. For big parties, there is the Regency Astoria Convention Center. Modern and elegant, it is a place where memories can be written and new relationships made. For groups interested in camping activities, Pasananca Park also has its very own Boy Scout grounds, with teepee huts that are always ready for tourists out to welcome. And as for those who desire a more intimate experience, there is the Pasananca Park Treehouse. Celebrated for its regal presence atop one of the park's ancient trees, it isn't just there to gaze upon. Visitors can spend the night in this sanctuary and enjoy a unique vantage point from behind the branches. The brainchild of the legendary, well-loved mayor, Cesar C. Climac, it quietly commemorates his deeds and his heroism, just like Abong Abong's Freedom Park.